Media, though, as I'm sure you know, all forms of media, whether it's television, whether it's a DVD player, whether it's satellite TV, or whether it's social media, whether it's internet, all of them we need to have some kind of boundaries with. Both of them can be good and they can also be bad. And so while there is a positive side to media ministry, there's a positive side where we can reach out to people that we otherwise do not have contact with. We also need to be personally careful that we don't let these technologies invade and overtake our lives, and that we need to have kind of boundaries and space where we kind of maybe have time where we are away from technology, because the Bible says in Psalm 46 verse 10, be still and know that I am God. And we increasingly are living in a connected world, and we need to have time away from outside stimulation where we can focus on God and connect with him. And there's also, as well as I'm sure you can imagine, there's also much content out there that is content that we wouldn't want to view, and content that's not good for our spiritual life. So we need to be aware of some of the negative sides as well, and as well as the positive sides, and that we are aware of this balance, and that in our own lives we create space and boundaries where God can talk to us. A story that I'd like to share with you: we went on honeymoon, and on honeymoon we decided not to take any technology with us because we wanted to connect with each other, because we just got married. But we found that we were on honeymoon. We were on a honeymoon island that was really where just couples go. And we saw so many couples that had spent thousands of dollars to be there and be there on honeymoon away from the rest of the world, but spending their whole time, it seemed, when they should have been talking to each other, they were spending their time on their phones. Or watching things on their iPad or things like that, and it just kind of blew my mind that someone could be in tropical paradise and yet not connecting with the person that they came there with, but rather connecting with some other virtual world. And I think in some ways it's an illustration of God and us. He wants to connect with us. He wants to connect with and build a relationship with us, and too often we're distracted by something else. And so I want to encourage you. Maybe it's you're spending too much time on a game on your phone or a video game, or maybe you're spending too much time just surfing endlessly for no whatever reason. If you need to build some boundaries and space, then do so. And put some what would the word be?
Times, disconnection places, times.
It could be some geographical places that in those places you don't have technology. It could be some times of the day where you don't connect with media, and you just connect with people or with God. For us, in our house, is the dining room table and the bedroom. Those are like tech-free zones. But for you, it may be whatever. It may be something different. But intentionally think about it and implement it in your life. Cut.
Excellent.